Welcome to Tinks Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, or professional development. As a recording time of 11:12 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum contract $3,185, up about 2.13% so far. As you can see clearly on the left side of the chart, both the equity side and the crypto side are relatively green and healthy today. And on the overall macro market front, why is it driving a surge today? We're basically 24 hours away from the CPI report that's coming out tomorrow that will give us a much clearer picture around the inflationary outlooks, right? And based on Wall Street expectation, it's going to be trading somewhere around like 7.4, 7.2% tomorrow. That's the Wall Street estimate. So if we match that number tomorrow, or just around that, in proximity, we should technically drive more bullish pressure going forward. But if it's the other way around, we should technically see some, minimal correction, knowing the fact that I believe we've seen the worst already. So, and on top of the fact that we also have to understand that, collectively, within this week, it's Wednesday, right? We've been enduring a reversal for quite some time. So the market, in a short-term perspective, right? Some short-term investors are going to be incentivized to want to take some profit. So tomorrow might be one of the reasons on, maybe a profit-taking chance, right? And on top of the fact that with respect to the bond yield seems to be cooling off, right? After the dramatic surge that we saw yesterday, touching the 2.01%, it seems like kind of cool back down a little bit, just approximately around 1.93%, and kind of just hovering back and forth from 1.93 to 1.97, kind of fluctuated from there, but obviously in the more of a gradual decline, relative to yesterday, gradual incline, if you may. So across the spectrum, when you see a dipping yield, obviously will translate into buying pressure across the entire market. Also, in addition to that, with respect to the foreshadow catalyst, on the FOMC meeting, we still basically a month out. So beside the CPI report coming out tomorrow, combined with the positive earnings that we've been seeing so far, with respect to my joke on Chipotle yesterday, because I bought double meat and double guac, it drive the stock to go up by 7%. I guess it makes sense in a way, right? But we all love Chipotle, so I think it's a collective effort, right, on why our love for chicken rice, or beef, or adobo, depending on what you want. I like a little bit mixed with beef and mixed with chicken, with double guac, and I like the salsa. I like the mild always. That our collective favoritism towards Chipotle drive the upside that we saw yesterday. So enough Chipotle. Let's just dive right into it. I'm getting a little hungry. It's almost like noon. It's like 11:15 right now. With respect to recording time of 11:15 a.m. on the Eastern Time. Ethereum contract $3,178, up about 1.93%. We are exactly at the resistance level of 3,150, right? We're basically $25 away, above it. Obviously, we're the 60 out of 70, so relatively quick, and too quick, too fast, too strong, right? So I think right now is the best scenario will be just gliding on a sideways fashion, right? I don't think we will have a big shot of actually breaking to 4,000 anytime soon, knowing the fact that we're relatively on the upper echelon of overbought. But I think what this is just is a reversal, right? It's a V-shaped recovery that we're seeing right now, and the market's just going to consolidate. So the best case scenario will be just consolidate around the same level that we're at right now. Or ideally, if we get a negative report tomorrow, come back down to 2,853, and then glide back up eventually. So with respect to Bitcoin, down about 0.66%, with the 43,700 right now. Exactly at the comfortable level. This is not just technical speaking the truth. I'm not really making things up, right? I think if we have bullish pressure tomorrow, we go back up to, ideally the 47,800. If we have a negative sentiments tomorrow, we'll go back to naturally at the 42. Right now, the 62 out of 70. So I think the like of tomorrow, again, I'm not a wizard. I do not predict what the report's going to look like. If it's a negative one, right, again, we're going to naturally just glide back down to 41,500, or worse at 40,000, and we should continue the bullish trend from here. And also another thing that we have to look out for is the surprise factor around the Ukraine-Russian war, right? It seems like based on the media affectation on the last 24 hours so far, it seems like it's not really going to be happening. I think they're just beefing up the defense force. Also on top of the Olympics, which subsequently mitigate the opportunity for it to break out, right? I think ultimately no one wants war to break out. It's definitely, violence never really solve anything. But being defensive, being protected, protect our countries, just collectively, us, the citizens of the earth, is the best solution, I believe, right? So with respect to Dogecoin, up about 0.4%, 1589 right now, anywhere from basically 1422 all the way to 12 cents is still logical. Cardano's up about 1.6%, 119 right now, anywhere from 102 to 92 from here. Solana's up about 2%. We're basically at the comfortable level again, right? But ideally for me, I would be buying it anywhere from 95 all the way to 80 from here with the 45 out of 70 right now. XRP is surging again. We're again testing this relatively substantive resistance level of 88, right? But I don't like this. This is a sell. 73 out of 70. Very, very overbought. Very fast. Very strong. Very large separation between the lines. Shows how much of a euphoria that's being built right now, and I don't like that. So it's better safe than sorry. So take profit would be very logical, despite if it's gonna keep pumping up. I think it's always good when you see greens, and especially the risk is not in your favor at the moment. Polkadot's up about 2.82% at 2188 right now, anywhere from 1889 to 1587, still logical to 52 out of 70. Algorand's up about 2.6%. I like anywhere from basically 92 to 79 from below. Shiba Inu is up about 8%, 3,000 right now. I like anywhere again right for low 2000s, all the way to 1400 to 900 from here. MagTag is up about 3.56%, 2000 right now. I like anywhere from 143 to 120. I don't really like anything up, above it with a 57 out of 70. At the moment right now, there's a relatively large gap as well, so I don't really find this to be a favorable setup at the moment. AVAX up about 4%. I like anywhere from 59 to 50. Right now, it's definitely not a good opportunity time to get in. It's relatively too fast, too strong again. Terra, 57. Again, 62, 52, 45 from here. We are basically above 52, or just below 62. Is it basically levitating at the moment? It's okay. It's not the best, not the worst. It's optimal at the 45 of 70. So probably not touch it right now. Wait for a better time coming. So that's it really for the updates. Apologies for being a little bit late. I was just in a meeting today trying to close a transaction and investments that I am currently working on. My job on a day-to-day basis professionally is to be an investor, right? Investing into companies or investing into assets. And hopefully you guys give me some slacks. And thank you again for being understanding and being patient with me. I wish I have more time on my hand. I wish my schedule is less packed. It seems like my days are flying every single day so fast that I cannot even hold my breath. It seems like I'm flying in light years, if you may, sometimes. But it's great. I'm really, really busy, really productive. And me as a workaholic, I guess I like it in a way. But I don't know. It's a quite self-conflicting question, if you may. Appreciate you. Have a good day and take care. Bye.